Greetings and welcome to the new Mediabrands HQ. I couldn't be more excited to share with you what we've got going on here. I'm about to talk to you about the 7 pillars, but I wanted you to see kind of where it all starts and how it is that we're evaluating every opportunity, everything that's possible in this age where anything is possible, around serving our clients better, around enabling you at you at Initiative, you at Orion, Ensemble, ID, whichever of the operating units you're a part of that are helping to establish what the benchmark for the world is. So it's all about these people, you people, what we're doing, what's possible today, in the future. Come on into my office and I'll share with you what those 7 pillars are and how we decide to prioritize what we're up to for today and what we'll be up to tomorrow. So as many of you are living, and therefore know, we restructured the world. No easy undertaking, and it had to do with the sharings of best practice. It had to do with the prioritization of markets around what mattered most to our clients, and therefore by necessity to us. The sharings of best practice, the case studies, the new business opportunities that have come from it have really helped demonstrate why this works. We've got the results already this year. So everything that you'll hear us talking about and all of the strategic pillars are around aligning our business with our client's business. Nowhere is that more obvious than in our move to pay for performance. What pay for performance means is instead of being paid on commissions, instead of being paid on the numbers of hours required to manage a client's business, simply pay us based on our impact on our client's bottom line. So we are aligning all of our compensation wherever possible to match what we do with what matters most to our clients, which is how much of their product do they sell. So maybe the most exciting thing that we have across all of the pillars is the launch of the virtual lab. And that will be for you everywhere in the world by early November. So the virtual lab is a digitally based database that makes sense of all of those things that are out there that you feel like you should know about but probably don't, and their clients fear their competitors already know about and they don't. So we designed it to be eminently searchable by anyone, anywhere in the world, to make it really, really simple. And what we've done is vetted now 500 suppliers and what they do in a way that allows you to search the database for whatever you think is most important to your client. Let's say that it were how to connect women through mobile. It will bring up all of those things within the digital database that are going to serve your needs and all of the information that you'll need in order to be able to activate those resources on behalf of your clients. We're going to call it the AHA because it's based on an A through H data entry, and that means that the searchability is secure, defined, and easy. A is if you're looking to do A. B, as in the provider, is the good way to go because they do C. Simply put, what does this company do? An example of how it has been used for a marketer or how we can imagine it being used for a marketer is D. The rough cost, E, the rough amount of time that it'll take to deploy, F. And then if we have somebody in the organization that is particularly expert in this, G, and then a link for more information, H. Really excited to announce that on November 10th, the new, central, state-of-the-art, nobody else has anything like it, physical lab opens in New York. It is a exhibit space of all those things that we just talked about in the virtual lab. There are physical areas within this space that address the mobile world, entertainment, retail innovations, social media, audience measurement, and marketing accountability. The strategic pillar number 5 is the benefit bundle, and you've heard a lot about this, and some of you live within the benefit bundles. What we recognized was that we had an awful lot of operating units and an awful lot of resident expertise by discipline that wasn't necessarily being served up to you guys at and Initiative as helpfully as it could be. So we said, you know what, if we do this by audience, if we look at each of the operating units' capabilities by the audiences they serve, that would probably be easier for you and therefore for your clients. So we divide them into 3 bundles, 1-to-1, 1-to-some, and 1-to-most. The way the bundles work, 1-to-1 means you're looking to get to an individual. So you know Matt, you want to get a message to Matt and see what happens when you do. That's where our direct response, our search, and our mobile capabilities are today, and we'll be looking for further investment in getting to individuals. 1-to-some is when we're looking to get to people within a specific geography. So in the markets in which we have hyperlocal capabilities, Geomentum for example, that's in the 1-to-some, getting to people in Matt's neighborhood. Then if you're looking to get to people like Matt, so if you're looking to get to a cohort group, that's where Cadreon and our social offers are. Again, know that any news that we have around getting to particular audiences, 1, some, or most, will come to you in that guise, and hopefully make it easier for you to help your client. Pillar number 6 is our audience platform, branded the Mediabrands audience platform, and better by far than anyone else's. MAP is made up of our digitally based audiences brought through mobile, search, social, and our exchanges, and will provide you real intelligence about who the audiences are, where they're most engaged, where their passion points are, how to connect with them when they're most available for that connection. It's a really exciting evolution of our business. It will serve not only Mediabrands, but all of IPG. And pillar number 7 is the launch of our 3rd agency network. I have to say that when we committed to all 7 of these pillars this year, I wasn't sure that we were going to be able to pull off all 7. But I think that with the launch of the 3rd agency, we will have done it. The 3rd agency is to recognize that with and Initiative being as successful as they are, they're often blocked out of new opportunities. So we needed a 3rd agency network in order to handle our conflict accounts and opportunities, but we also wanted it to be an agency network that was built for today. So count on it having a heavy emphasis on technology, a move towards that pay for performance that we talked about, and an opportunity for clients to leverage all that's great about Mediabrands through a new outlet, not just through the great and Initiative. So with the 7 pillars comes a new delivery for Mediabrands and a new logo. And it's not just because, as the new CEO, naturally one changes the logo, but actually because we wanted to make sure that the logo itself communicated what Mediabrands is. So you'll see behind me that there is a new logo that's an evolution of the pointillism that we had. And the point of this one is, at the top is represented Mediabrands, when Mediabrands has an expertise that and Initiative reach up for. At the center is when Mediabrands has a parallel capability with what and Initiative have, and if clients are willing to pay for it resident within those agency networks, that's where it sits, and if it needs to be outsourced, it's outsourced into Mediabrands. And at the bottom of the logo is when Mediabrands is at the very bottom, and it has the tools to support and Initiative that have the expertise resident. So Mediabrands sometimes is at the top, having an expertise that the networks don't, sometimes a parallel where it has a common delivery, and sometimes at the bottom where it is supporting what and Initiative have in-house. There has never been a more exciting time to be in the business, and there's certainly never been a more exciting place to be a part of that business than Mediabrands. I couldn't be more proud of the team that we have. I couldn't be more bullish about the opportunities around us. Couldn't be more excited to share with you what we've got going and to see what you'll do with it.